the second turn on round 2 versus against Oats and Goats. So it's a pretty intense part of the bracket here, and here we go. Any percent mean they just have to beat the game, the vanilla game. They know exactly how it's going to turn out. That should be super simple for them. They know the game very well, and Series Station is no exception. Under that blue light, they just have to get to the baby Metroid and get out of there. Super easy mission, right? Oh damn, looks like it's not going to be that easy, as the space pirates are already there. Hello Ridley. The strat here is to take damage as fast as possible, because that's the only reasonable way to get out of there fast. And here we go again. So we can see already a lot of speedrun tech. You can see the runners moving their arms up and down as they run. That saves time. They will be doing that a lot during the run, mostly when they're not going downhill, because that works better that way. You can see also using those diagonals to cancel their spinning movement, doing grabs on ledges. Everything is super precise in that game, lots of movement optimization, and it makes for a fantastic speedrun to watch. 44:05 for Vertex in the escape, 45:12 for Keku. And the game can finally really start as we get to Planet Zebes, where all the action is going to happen there today. Samus is going to go on a simple, nice trip collecting upgrades and stuff to be able to kill bosses. As soon as they kill 4 bosses, they can, well, the 4 major bosses, they can get to the end of the game, kill Mother Brain, and escape. So, simple game. Pretty easy one. Not really, actually. The movement and the tech are insane. You can grind that game forever and still learn new things every day. But so far, getting into criteria and getting down the parlor. Nice little down back by Vertex. Same exact strat by kekumanshoyu. Vertex showing off the new Moonfall. Both of them getting it very, very fast. And got a little sink, and we can see now that kekumanshoyu is actually a little bit ahead, falls in a bit of shame, gets synced as they get to the elevator towards Blue Brinstar there. So first, this is the mandatory part of the game. You have to go and grab the morphing ball that's sitting there and your first missile packs. There is no other option, so the idea is to just go as fast as possible here. You can see they both use like almost exactly the same set of strats and movements. Very nice down back here by Keku, exact same thing on Vertex side. Getting a little turn back on kekumanshoyu's side, same thing by Vertex, didn't jump, but yeah, the differences are super minor. They will go for a Mog Ball here, so they go as fast as possible in Morphing Ball, Morph Ball, under that little block, get up there, destroying the blocks, and we go back to the elevator. So far, so good. Like a couple of seconds ahead, kekumanshoyu gets to the next set of rooms are not easy. You got the first space pirates that will slow you down quite a lot. You have to kill them all here to be able to continue. You can see the runners actually falling a little bit there. Nothing too bad. And the Pit of Hell here, actually one of the hardest rooms at the start of the game. Getting up there fast is kind of tricky. They use different strats. kekumanshoyu uses the ledge grabs, the Behe climb, and Vertex go for the wall jump. You can see the both strats are almost the same speed, and it just depends on runner preference whether they do one strat or the other. Oh, kekumanshoyu missing his Mog Ball there, having to struggle a little bit. And yeah, once again, they will both get to the bomb Torizo together. And Vertex and Kekumanshoyu sub 5 gets to the bomb Torizo. Kekumanshoyu has only 89 HP, which can be a little bit troublesome if he has bad luck, but hopefully everything goes well. No one's been able to skip the bomb Torizo suddenly, but yeah, you can see Kekumanshoyu only a few drops on the first pass, but get a super fast fight with nice drops on the second time. Still only 89 HP, but is full with the drops at the end of the fight. And I'm not sure, but I suppose they both go for the old route, starting by Kraid, and then getting the order of the golden statue, Kraid, Fentoon, Dragon, and then at the end Ridley. But we'll see. We can get a nice queue at the start of the at the end of criteria here, depending on how they behave with the next set of pirates. You can tell if they manage their HP. You can suppose that they go for new rounds, but here you can see Kekumanshoyu taking a lot of damages, meaning he's probably going to go for old round. Whether Vertex, on the other hand, got a 199 energy, but only 2 missiles, which probably indicates he goes for new rounds, which is interesting. All right. So the game audio is synced with Vertex feed. Kekumanshoyu getting the nice Mog Ball here. Not an easy strat, but totally mandatory if you want to get the early supers in that room, which are super useful, and that means you don't have to go kill Spore Spawn, which we totally don't want to do in a speedrun. And here we go, getting to the pink part of Brinstar. First you get to get your Mog Ball together. Kekumanshoyu having a little bit of trouble apparently getting all the execution perfect, but who doesn't? Obviously, you have so much to think about, like every single room, every single jump can be optimized to the frame. Oh, nice down back by Vertex here, getting no bonk on the platforms, getting to the missiles here, few seconds behind Kekumanshoyu. And here we get like a ton of super mandatory upgrades. The charge beam is probably the best, the most powerful beam in the game. Best beam probably goes to Spazer for obscure reasons. And here we go. We are going to leave Brinstar now, and the real question is, do we go up or down the red tower? We can probably guess Kekumanshoyu goes down with only 129 HP, but Vertex has been careful with their HP, and maybe they go for new rounds. So Kekumanshoyu goes down indeed. They will go and kill Kraid, and Vertex go down too. So same route for both runners. They will go and kill Kraid first. Nice damage boost. Oh, Kekumanshoyu getting grabbed. The Yapping Mao here will be almost give Vertex enough room to catch every single seconds they made up so far. Very nice, destroying all 3 blocks. Kekumanshoyu not even needing the wall jump, set it up anyway, just in case. Cool strat. I love seeing the runners going for some safety or just like pure muscle memory inputs. They both have like some different strats in very few rooms, but usually they go for the same ID of movement apparently. Here you have to kill everything, which is convenient. The enemies drop a lot of resources. Vertex with only 1 missile and 5 supers will have to go for the charge beam strat. Whereas kekumanshoyu selecting as missiles means they will probably do different strat for the fast Kraid kill. So the idea is to kill Kraid fast enough so they don't even go destroy like the ceiling and go with the entire fight. But yeah, both runners do it perfectly. And here we go. Vertex grabbing the few drops they Kraid gave, and Voya suit for both of them. So now that we have the Voya suit, we can go into the heated rooms. So that means we'll go down into Norther, grab a lot of neat upgrades. The high jump, the speed booster, the wave beam, everything is waiting for us. But first, something that's optional, but a lot of runners have chosen to go for, is the Kraid E-Tank. We can see kekumanshoyu here taking the 20 seconds detour to grab that extra E-Tank. We don't technically need it, but having the extra energy proved to be worth it in numerous cases. So it's pretty nice, both of them getting it, and they will not care so much about HP for the next set of rooms, so that's going to be pretty nice for them, just being able to go full speed and take like a few extra damage if needed. But yeah, the race is super close. We are 11 minutes and a half into that race, and kekumanshoyu just has barely a room lead. They will both get an E-Tank on their way to the high jump here. kekumanshoyu killing the bug and opening the door, probably indicating they will get the extra missile pack. Same thing for Vertex. Getting the high jump. First place kekumanshoyu still, but the race was not to the high jump. You actually have to beat Mother Brain and leave the planet. Missile pack for kekumanshoyu, and they will make their way further into Norther. But yeah, this is very, very close. This is just over 10 seconds lead for kekumanshoyu. Alright. So this next set of rooms are actually kind of super tricky to optimize. The movement required is super precise, and the enemy movement can kind of throw you off, so we'll often see the runners kind of preemptively kill some enemies using the missiles or the pseudo screw. Very nice. And into Bubble Mountain, kekumanshoyu here we'll have nice wall jump to go for. This is not easy, and the cack attack at the top can sometimes troll you, but no problem for kekumanshoyu. Gets its first try in a clean movement. Did not get the enemy killed. Oh wow, Vertex just killed it and gets the damage boost just after. Very nice. Sadly falls into the lava, and they're just a little less perfect than what he showed in the room before. And they will both get the speed booster. 1338 for kekumanshoyu. And yeah, barely 10 seconds, 8 seconds difference, 8-second lead for kekumanshoyu. So now that they both have the speed booster and the high jump, they will have like so much more freedom, and the movement is going to be way better for them, way more controllable. So the high jump especially is the best movement upgrade in the game. It's very important to have. Lots of rooms and area is going to require it. And last but not least, the wave beam. Wave beam that's the closest time we're there, and it's going to be pretty useful. Once you have the charge and the wave beam, you can go for X factors using power bombs which they will probably use in different places to kill Botwoon, maybe to kill Fentoon. You can start the dragon fight with an X Factor, so it's overall super useful to have, and it increases the damage your beam does, so very useful upgrade. And it's not too far of the way now. So now's the time to go back and go to the wreck ship. So this is the long backtracking that the new route doesn't do, since it goes Fentoon first, which explains a little bit the time difference and why new route is so much faster. But also all the upgrades you got there you don't have when you go for new route, which is why new route is so much harder. But first, now that we have the speed booster, we have a nice highway back to the beginning of the area. And you'll see the runners pass, rush past save points, but they will probably not use them, as it's super slow to actually save, and if you die at that level of it's such a close race. If you die anyway, even if you saved, you are going to be so far behind that it's probably just not worth it. You may see the runners save right before Mother Brain, maybe, but it's not even sure. This is super close. Kekumanshoyu going for the Shine Spark here. First they have to kill the Kank attack, open the door and just trigger the Shine Spark before, but Vertex gooped it vertically there, so no luck for none of them. They will just have to go walking slowly, which can be a good thing because they kept the HP, and having HP for Fentoon is always a good thing. Alright, up the red tower now. Not having the ice beam makes it a little bit harder, but no problem for them. Just you can see them at the start doing a little jump to trigger the Reaper, then shoot vertically, a couple of jumps, wall jumps, and they're here. Kekumanshoyu will get to the power bombs first. Vertex right behind them, got eaten a little bit alive, but it's all good. Samus can resist. Alright, power bombs, high five, both runners getting there, and yeah, this is incredibly close. Almost 20 minutes into the run and less than 20 seconds behind those two, between those two. It can swing both ways, like really the toughest part and the most important part of the speedruns are yet to come. Alright, so up towards the wreck ship. First we have a couple of rooms which will make us use power bombs, which is a bit sad because power bombs are a very limited resource in that run and they will need that. So that's why Vertex is taking a little bit of time to farm, to pick up the drops. So they will get to the wreck ship with 3 power bombs. Nice Shine Spark above the ocean for Kekumanshoyu. Vertex doing the same thing. So not stopping at all. But that's very nifty, but that uses a lot of energy. So you want to be sure that you have enough to kill Fentoon. But since they both of them got the crate eating, they're good energy-wise. So Fentoon should not be a problem. And that's a good, commentary course, obviously. Kekumanshoyu going for the blue ball here, but not getting it, sadly. Vertex. Nice. So far Vertex is a little bit behind, but has landed a couple of tricks that made him save time. So now Fentoon is going to be the big decider, because everything Fentoon does can be either slow, medium, or fast. And Kekumanshoyu is a nice pattern, but Vertex with an even better one at the start, landing the X Factor. Kekumanshoyu, second phase, Vertex almost in sync. And faster pattern for Vertex. So they land the X Factor and they will get the faster kill. Kekumanshoyu missing the X factor and now has to wait for the particles to disappear before they can do anything. So they will give like a 20-second lead for Vertex at least if they can get the next pattern done quickly enough. And that's it. Kekumanshoyu killing Phantoon, but Vertex is having a nice little lead, and that was so far it was so close between those two. Anything matters. And yeah, vertex5 was super good. Being able to land both X factors and having decent luck helps a lot in that regard. Now up towards the attic of the wreck ship, the mandatory way if you want to get to the gravity suit. Do note that the gravity suit is not mandatory, but if you want to go fast through Meridia, you definitely want to grab that. Plus, it's going to halve the damage you take, so it's always good to have. Using the blue suit to clear the attic, nice strat. The Pseudo-Kai Hunter here doing a little bit of damage, but it's all good. Vertex making quick way. Let's see how Kekumanshoyu handles that attic. Going for the power bombs at the start rather than the blue suit, and then not having the blue suit to clear the final two enemies. Not the same exact strand, similar result at the end. And now, in the middle of the run, what's better but take a little time to go bowling? So the only way to get to the gravity suit is to get grabbed by that Torizo statue, and you know, slowly but surely they will make their way towards that room. And this is incredibly close. 22 minutes into the run. Both of them in the same cutscene. And once again, this is a super important race. Whoever comes first and finishes the game the fastest will pass. The other one will be terminated from the tournament. And yeah, the second half of that tournament is going to be to go super fast. If you take a peek at the bracket, you see that there are only 40 runners, and like that's not too many races to see. But back to the race, Vertex in first place, making their way back to the red tower. We are going down again, and we'll stop right before Norther to enter Meridia. So this is an area we start to know quite well, the lower part of Green Star here. And if I recall correctly, Kekumanshoyu has the best PB, but not by much. Let me check the exact times of both runners as we see them go down Red Tower, making their way towards Meridia. So Kekumanshoyu has a PB of 47 minutes and 56 seconds, when Vertex PB is 49 minutes and 47 seconds. So it's a minute and 50 seconds between those two. PB-wise, Keku has the better PB, but is now behind because he had a worse Phantoon fight. They entered Phantoon first, and Vertex passed them at that point with a 2-cycle fight and better cycles. It is super close. The movement and the overall execution is quite similar between those two. They both had like success and failures in different areas. And Vertex is not going for the Shine Spark here, whether they don't feel confident with their HP or just overall Feels like it's what's best for them. But with only 124 HP, I totally understand. Kekumanshoyu, on the other hand, is going to go for the Shine Spark here, finishing with 93 HP. And they have 5 Power Bombs and 3 Power Bombs for Vertex, so they're good for Botwoon, the upcoming boss fight. So there's a consistent setup to get an X Factor to collide at the start of the fight, and oh no! One particle missed! So that means they will have to wait for the particle to disappear, and they will have to nail an extra super to kill Botwoon. She's not too bad, but that means one extra cycle here, apparently. And that could cost a lot of time in the end, because Botwoon can be a little bit tricky to kill, and both kill the Botwoon at the same time. Keku had a fantastic fight, and yeah, Kekumanshoyu is barely in the lead. Oh, misses the E-Tank, but so does Vertex. Here we go. They're back at full health. Going for a little bit of farming for Kekumanshoyu, who doesn't feel confident with their resources here. Okay, Vertex missing the halfie there, but so does Kekumanshoyu. This is so close, but Vertex not able to climb there. Kekumanshoyu and Vertex struggling into the Coliseum. So there is like the most difficult Shine Spark through that room, the full halfie. But for that you have to charge it like the room before, get all the wall jumps, open the door, jump, and then trigger the Shine Spark at the correct height. Okay, Vertex with only one super. And Kekumanshoyu in the lead. Dragon can be a super tough fight. There's been very few perfect fights during the tourney so far. You want to kill the boss with Shine Spark and maybe X Factor at the start. Kekumanshoyu went for weird setup there. And okay, so that's just the X Factor trying to hit, and not with the Shine Spark, having the particles to fly there. Weird result for both of them. And this is going to be maybe a longer fight for both of them, having trouble to land perfect hits. But finally done for Keku and done for Vertex, so Vertex caught up a little bit there. But that Maridia is not going to be too good under times for both of them. But it's okay, it's a race, whoever comes first wins. And this is super close. They both get their space jump, Vertex with their blue suit. Kekumanshoyu will have to clean the Colosseum jumping. I don't think they got the spike suit. Nope. So Vertex will be able to clear the full halfie there. Well, reverse full halfie, while Kekumanshoyu is slowly jumping across. And that means Vertex just passes Keku. Very nice. But still, super close. So now it's going to be down to lower Norther, how fast you can clear the pillars in the worst room in the game, and pass the Kai Hunter, and maybe goes for the Kagos before the Black Parrots. It's going to be pretty intense. But the blue suit, in the end, gives you saves you some time if you can keep it up until the Colosseum, which is tricky. Alright, so up we go. We are going to go and grab the plasma beam, since we have still Ridley and Mother Brain to go. The detour is worth it, so just going for that final beam upgrade. And I don't know, they may be listening to the stream and they maybe know how close that is, but this is insane. Like, sync plasma beam with the synchronized power bomb to kill the space pirates. This is incredibly close. And you can see when it's that close how perfect and similar their strats are. And yeah, obviously no spacer. But yeah, this is not a randomizer tournament, so they're all allowed to have chat and watch the other runners race if they can take the if it's not too bad for their concentration. Kekumanshoyu missing the super here, sadly. But this is the closest race I've seen on Speed Gaming for this tournament so far. This is insane. Vertex is ahead by 4 seconds, leaving Moridia 31 minutes into the run. They both had some pretty tight execution and some rooms that didn't go so well for both of them. And in the end, they're leaving Moridia almost in sync. Alright, Vertex and Keku getting on the elevator towards Norther for the second time. But now, this time we are going to take a different route. So first, we have to grab finally the Ice Beam. We passed the Ice Beam on the first time around because the Ice Beam was not going to be of any help. It would have been just a pain. You would have had to unequip it if you were to grab it earlier. So grabbing it at the end just makes perfect sense. And see how close that is. Just Keku passing Vertex here, just because of a better jump and a better damage boost. I don't know, but I think Keku just tuned in chat to say that Spacer is not of any help. And Kekumanshoyu going for the upper route here, while Vertex is going for the southern route. So that's the best time to settle in once and for all. What's fastest? In a race so close, we'll see who gets to the lava dive first. I got money on you. Yeah, you cannot kid around during a race that close. You have to go for all in, like all you have, everything, every single strat, all your training goes into that race now. As they will get with different routes exactly at the same time into the lava dive. Vertex actually farming for some power bombs, while Keku is going for the damage boost, so Vertex is going to be a little bit behind. But southern round and northern round after Ice Beam actually being exactly taking exactly the same time. Alright, Keku is a little bit ahead. It's been a while since we've seen so much lead, like it's almost 5 entire seconds. Vertex going for a nice blue suit strat here to kill the space pirates, diminishing the lag. And Keku is not going to have the pillar spark, so they have to slowly get the pillars destroyed with power bombs, but so is Vertex, so they both are using their resources there to pass the room and getting into the worst room in the game. Very nice first half by Keku. Vertex using the exact same strat, freezing the first one using the power bomb, and very, very nice. But yeah, they're both very, very talented runner, and their execution is spot on for that race. It is a delight to see, but Keku is taking a little bit of a bigger lead now that they passed the Kai Hunter a little bit faster. And it's almost a 10 seconds lead now. Alright, final powerbomb here. Keku, his resources are exactly right. Oh, Vertex missing the Kago here. Will give a little bit of bigger room to Keku. Save some time. Metal pirates. So here you have to wait for them to go shiny and golden to kill them. They give a ton of resources when they die, which is super convenient because we are approaching the Lily fight. And you want to have some health to be comfortable dealing with the boss. But Keku is starting the fight as Vertex just has the final room to go through. And 20 charge shots will do the trick, as you have the wave, the ice, the charge beam, and the plasma beam. Every single charge shot deals 150% the damage of a super missile, which is crazy. Like, you deal so much damage compared to new round or any low percent run. This is just insane. Keku taking a lot of hits there, as they only have 70 HP left, but Ridley's dead. It finally catches them. Got a little bit trolled at the end there. And if they don't have so good drops, with only 175 HP leaving here, they will have to be super careful getting back to Brinstar. So the 20-second leads Kekumanshoyu currently has, it may be like diminishing a little bit as they are farming just a little to get to some more comfortable HP, because not having enough life, energy to go back up there can be a real issue. You have 6 Sky Hunter to pass before going back to safety, and they hurt a lot. So Keku is going to have to be a little bit more careful, and that could mean like a swing in the race. We'll see. But they're very close together now again. 37 minutes into the run, going to Torian. 4 bosses are dead, and the Kekumanshoyu's lead, as they got stuck with the 2 Kai Hunter here, passing them both with a single shot. Very nicely done. Okay, 218 HP. Kekumanshoyu is fine, and Vertex now has only 134, and they will have to be super careful for the 3 Musketeers room. Alright. Kekumanshoyu with 1 room lead will have to make the best of it, as they have to wait for the last cycle there. So Vertex is catching up, but only 125 HP. They will play a little bit safe, killing the Kai Hunter. But with those beams, it doesn't cost too much time, so it's all fine. And Kekumanshoyu and Vertex in the same room, Kai going their way through those crumbling blocks. Vertex is using these power bomb. I don't know if that's faster. It's the lag the power bombs causes always bugs me, like time save wise. It always seems like the power bombs saves time, but still it looks super slow. But Kekumanshoyu had to save that last power bomb to be able to go back to the beginning of the game. So resource management super important in Super Metroid. You have to know exactly where you're at and what resources you have in hand and what you need. So you have some decisive choices, and to make, and if you're wrong, well, if you do not know exactly what's upcoming, you might find you in a sticky spot. All right, Vertex, almost like 5 entire seconds behind Keku. They will both get back to Meridia because that's the fastest way back to the beginning of the game, compared to it's faster to climb Meridia rather than climbing the Red Tower and going back to the right, the top of Red Tower, as we've done twice during the game. And yeah, this is super close. Both in the same room. Keku taking a little stop to farm. Vertex doesn't. And I'm speechless. They are both at the same time, 40 minutes and 30 seconds into the run, on the same elevator, on their way to Torian. They both have good resources. They don't need anything. They will have the resources needed to kill the Metroid. They don't have to stop. They don't have to wait for nothing. They just have to rush through and kill all those pesky Metroids that are waiting for us. Nice blue ball. Both of them getting that. Back to the Terminator. It's a little bit faster with the speed booster, obviously. Same thing with those pirates. Wave beam, ice beam, plasma beam, no problem to kill them. And yeah, oh boy, both runners getting to the golden statue. What's the lead? 3 seconds lead. Kekumanshoyu will get to Torian first. But the very important moment, upcoming moment, all the rooms in Torian, you have to kill all the Metroid to be able to make any progress. The door doesn't open except if you kill the Metroid. To kill a Metroid, you have to freeze it and then kill it with a super missile or 3 normal missiles. So that means a lot of menuing is going to be there, to switch weapons and to be able to kill all the Metroids. So you can stack them up by being grabbed on purpose and then freeing yourself and killing them both all at the same time. Or you can just rush past them and freeze them, kill them, freeze them, kill them. As we see Keku doing there, Vertex doing the same thing. Albeit a little bit faster, except they missed the final super. Stacking them up on the second room. Sadly, Kekumanshoyu got grabbed there, and Vertex missed the kill. They had to use all the resources, all the missiles on both of them. And Vertex passing here. In a little lead. They need supers though. They will be stacking the Metroids there and going back because they don't have enough resources to keep on going. Kekumanshoyu is only 20 and 7. This is a little close. I think they will need to refill on the missile station once. Vertex does have enough. Yeah, I'm not sure 27. This doesn't seem too good for them. To kill Mother Brain, you need to have at least 21 missiles and 5, or 18 missiles and 6. But you have like a nice big set of rooms. A nice skip, by the way. Oh no, Vertex got grabbed. Keku will have to go back to recharge. They're not using any supers here, obviously. 2 doors is enough, but they will go... Uh-oh, 5 supers. This is not good. They used the super. I'm worried for Keku now. I don't think 20 and 5 is enough to kill Mother Brain. Yep, rip Keku on a mass issue. You need 21 and 5 to kill Mother Brain. As Vertex has the 18 and 6 they need to kill the first phase of Mother Brain. But they have to be very careful with their resources. Oh dear. Yeah, I've seen that exact 20 and 5 situation back at Stunfest 2018 when Brother Main got in the exact same situation, sadly. And Vertex does have the resources to kill Mother Brain. It's 18 and 6 or 21 and 5 to kill Mother Brain. Keku having trouble with the Zebedite skips. Will go back and reset the room. And that was such a nice and super close race. And the whole deciding moment was when Vertex chose to go back and form that final Metroid room at the end of Torian. Just once more when Keku just passed it. But Vertex almost got killed by the ketchup there. Missing some shots. Come on, Keku, you can get that Zeb skip. Just realize that you cannot kill Mother Brain. What is happening to Keku? Oh, come on, finally. But only 309 HP. Oh no, they don't have enough. Come on. Yeah, and you cannot kill them anyway. And Keku dying. That was a super close race, and yeah, like they had to go and farm just one extra time on that final Metroid room. That was a super great race. But Vertex, if they manage to kill Mother Brain, but getting to Mother Brain 3, they should not have any issue whatsoever to finish the game. Very, very nice and entertaining race. Both runners were in sync for the entirety of the run. And Vertex is super close to his PB actually. Yeah, Vertex will kill Mother Brain. And that pace, it's incredible. There were like Mordidia is probably like the worst part of that run for both runners. Vertex struggled a little bit at the start of Norther, but overall that was super close and super clean. And I'm not sure how long that escape is, but this could be PB by just a few seconds for Vertex. His PB is 49-47 according to the tournament spreadsheet. Oh, they missed the jump here, sadly. Every second count now. You have to escape as fast as possible, Vertex. Final moonfall here, just to fall a little bit faster. Final shine spark. PB is done just now. Getting up the baller. Final few jumps. We've been there so many times. It's just the time to leave. Don't save the animals. No one need them. And here we go. With a final time of 50 minutes and 15 seconds according to SRL. Vertex wins versus Kekumanshoyu. It was an awesome race. Congrats to both runners. And whoever said Kekumanshoyu was the winner lied. So, congrats to both runners. We'll just wait to see the final in-game time. Vertex, obviously. But yeah, that's an incredible race, and the tournament will continue, obviously. So you have obviously the schedule, all the infos, !SM, the speed gaming schedule. Also, it's today we have more races coming. So yeah, it's at 3 p.m. Shiny Zenny versus Heather QL. At 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, Poplars versus Nutella Forever. And the pre-round of 32 will continue. And then a round of 32 will start on August the 28th by Jero versus Just Defend, a super hyped race also. And the bracket obviously will allow you to see who gets there, and that means Vertex will encounter during the round of 32 Oats and Goats. So that's going to be pretty high. So congrats to both runners, and thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for all the speed gaming staff to set up that tournament and the stream, obviously. And yeah, I hope you liked it, because that was a super close and intense race. So once again, congrats, follow the runners, thanks a lot for watching, and we will see you next time. Oh, we have Kekumanshoyu actually in the Discord. I didn't notice. I'm sorry. If you want to say a word, Keku.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hey. So that race, huh?
Yeah. That was something.
Oh, that was I wish I didn't I wish I actually reloaded it, but I went full auto mode right after it, and I figured I could what's it called, reload the weapon, the missiles and stuff from the reload station, but
yeah, you actually had enough to go, and if you had not used that final super on the red door just before Mother Brain, you had enough. That was good. You had 20 and 6, which is plenty. But you just used that extra super, and it all went south. It was just that close, and I knew exactly that you could not make it, because I've seen that exact same scenario before.
Yeah, once I was like, I can't even save or anything, but Oh boy, it was unfortunate, and it happened. I guess the nerves just got to me too. So it was the closest race I've ever had with somebody. I would say.
Do you think like knowing that it was that close is what got you?
Yeah, probably. Like I was once I knew that we were close to each other, and then what's it called? I was thinking when I saw that my Metroid drops were my super drops were bad, or like I had a 20 and 7. I was like, okay, here's the plan. In my head, I was thinking, yeah, here's the plan. I'm gonna use the missile to open up the doors, then reload, and um, then I went full on auto mode because once I did the Metroid skip, I was like, okay, I'm good, and then I just went full auto mode and like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So Vertex had the same drops than you on the final room, but it chose to go back and reform. So they got one extra super and left with a 20 and 8. So they could just open that one first door and then refill, and they were good.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, whoops. I think I could have. I think I could have. If I did that, I might have had a better chance. But my zip skip was pretty bad too. So whatever. It is what it is. It's Super Metroid for you. You know, it's that when you get to there's like so many like gate holders, a gatekeeper in at the end game, and you know it just happened. But I had a really fun time. I'm glad that people were entertained, and Vertex and I were really close. So good, really good.
Yeah, you had a good time during that tournament. You got like 3 wins and 1 loss during the group stage.
Well, what happened was 2 of my opponents died. So I guess it's kind of like karma.
Okay.
But you know, it just came back to me and then bit me in the butt. So well, at least I'm not at the tournament. I can actually focus on other things now, and well, I'm focusing. I can focus on the other tournament that I'm in, and you know, do what I can with speed gaming and stuff. So
yeah. So now that you're out of the tournament, who are you rooting for?
Oh, so I'm gonna try for 46 time.
Nice.
46 PB for any percent, and then go back to 100% and try to get a sub 120.
Cool.
It's gonna be a long way to go, but I would say that I think I can do it if I put my mind to it, I guess.
Yeah, it's clearly what like it's tough goals, but I guess if you grind enough, you'll get there eventually. It's
right.
It's Super Metroid never ends, really.
Oh yeah, for sure. But anyway, I enjoyed the commentary. You did really. Your commentary is awesome.
Thanks.
And I had a good time. So thanks again. And anybody watching, if anybody wants to see the VODs, they'll be uploaded to YouTube in a couple of days and stuff. So yeah,
just keep on harassing Keku for the VODs and you'll get there.
Oh yeah. You can bug me, whichever. All right, thank you.
All right, thanks a lot once again for the race, and see you next time.